Yeah, hey everybody, this is Marty Mangello at the United States Presidential Service Center, coming to you from having served 6 presidents now, and Dr. David Evans is doing a fantastic job with the Pictv network. Be sure to check out all the offerings on Pictv. Go crazy, hit up about 10, 20, 30, 40 channels. The more support, the more watching, the more it grows, the better it does. And it is doing good, isn't it? It's a great thing that we all need more of in this world. Thank you so much. And don't forget, think Pictv.
Hi, how are you? This is Patty with the Pictv network. And I want to ask you a question. Do you believe in miracles? I do. And guess what? So does Project Smiles. We have created so many miracles last year and continue to create miracles as the season comes around with the holidays. We are asking you to please give a gift from the heart, only from the heart, and pay it forward with a miracle. I do want to share a testimony of my miracle. I received a car. I received a car. It was a gift. It was a great gift. It was so well received. And my friend, it wasn't a family member, it was a friend who was so generous that gave it to me. She represents gratitude. She's a person of gratitude, and she reminds me to be grateful. She sees the good in paying it forward, and she also is always giving straight from her heart. So again, I just want to share that miracles happen every day. And you could be a part of that. You could not only be a receiver of a miracle like me, but also be a giver of a miracle as well as me. Here at the Pictv network, we're all about love and compassion and helping each other rise up. So again, Project Smiles for the Pictv network.
Hey everybody, this is David Evans from the Pictv network. I'm coming to my house and I see this box here. The box is on my porch. Let me check it out and see what's going on. So I got this box. So let's see. It's from me. It's to me, which is good. That's one thing. Well, I like the COVID-19. I like to open my books out, open my gifts outside. Let me take it in my garage and see what is this box coming to my house. Let me see something. So let's go here and see what this is. UPS, yep, that's me. Just open this thing up. The box came in the mail to me in New York, so let's open this thing up. See what's here. Box in the mail. Yes. Box here. Open this up. Wow, look like a picture. Wow. Wow. Let's see. You know this is the New York pack. All the way UPS. This is beautiful mug. Let's use this again. This is a picture mug. And that picture, it's my mom. It's my mom. who I love so much, who passed away 1997. Thank you, Pat. Wow. Everyone wants to be remembered. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm so happy. My mom's mug. Wow, this is beautiful. You know, I can look up there and know my mom is smiling. You know, I want to thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat, for shipping this to my home. Picture my mom on this mug, Mother Evans. She's the greatest woman on earth to me. When she passed away in 1997, I had the honor of speaking at her funeral, preaching her funeral, giving the final solution message. You know, my brother Kenny, Junior, Darlene, Esther, Edie, Elaine, all proud of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mom. I know those who are watching right now, this is beautiful. I want to thank Pat for shipping this to my home. Thank you, Pat, for shipping this from New York to my home. And I'm just so happy. Wow. It's my mom. And a beautiful, beautiful mug. Beautiful picture of my mom. Thank you, Pat. My mother's gone, but never forgotten. Yes, this is beautiful. Hey everybody, you know, this is David Evans again. If you have your mom, always show her love. You know, you only get one. And I'm happy to get this mug. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. I'm just so happy, you know, when I see this. When I see this mug, it's just like, this is beautiful. I'm just so happy and I'm so honored that Pat sent this from New York to me. Wow.
We've all been hurt at some point, even abandoned. Many of us have done the hurting ourselves. We get to the point where we don't trust anyone, nor do we feel worthy of being loved by anyone. Then there's that one person who just doesn't give up on loving you. Their love is unconditional. Their love stays long enough for you to heal. And then they promise to never leave. That's love you can count on. God's love.
Hey everybody, David Evans here. We're gonna party a little bit because I got Patty in the house and Miss Mel Bees is here, y'all. Let's celebrate a little bit. It's the time to celebrate being alive, celebrate life, celebrate love, celebrate inspiration. We made it another day, y'all. The TV network managers are here. Come on, Patty. Go ahead and show us how to do it, Patty.
So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party.
Hey, we love you, everybody watching right now.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
We're happy for all of you guys watching Pictv Network. This is a special presentation today, folks, that we want to invite you to our new shows and programs on the Pictv Network and let you be a part of what we're doing. Patty, I want to thank you for this beautiful mug, Mother Evans, the lady of my life. She's the joy. I would treasure this for the rest of my life. My brothers and sisters want one of these. Everybody. That's Mother Evans, guys. My mother who passed away, the woman who birthed me, the woman who gave me a chance. I had a chance to preach my mother's funeral and my father's funeral, you know, to say the final words. And
that's like so bittersweet, you know, because it's like beautiful that you were able to, but it's so like, you know, that's heavy. But your commercial was like so like heartfelt, you know. I really enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
I know it's funny. I'm so happy that you received it well. So God bless.
And if anybody wants one, we'll put information up there for Patty to get you one for your loved one. This is a beautiful thing, folks, I will always cherish this. That's my mom's legacy right there. I put this in a special place. This is in my China cause. Nobody can touch this. Hey, Mel V's, how you doing? Colorado snow?
Hey, how you doing today? Happy New Year to everybody.
Yay, Mel V's and Patty here on our team today, folks. And we're going to talk about why you should support Pictv Network. Our network is on all social media platforms. We're on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and we're on the Pictv Network, Channel 1000, and our other channels. And I want Mel V's, tell everybody why it's important to support the Pictv Network and what it has done for you.
Well, I believe it's important to support the Pictv Network because the Pictv Network is producing quality, inspirational, educational, encouraging, inspiring material, which you do not see on most of the channels that we have access to today. So it's always great to have a place to go where you know that if you're watching or your children are watching, they're going to receive something positive, something informative, something educational, something inspirational, something entertaining, and on top of the entertainment. So, and then of course, we always want to support, Dr. Evans and his endeavor, his purpose behind creating the Pictv Network, and just the ability for individuals like myself, business owners, authors, coaches, you name it. If you would like to be on TV, you can be on TV, and that's something that was not true in the past, but it's true now, and it's true through Pictv. So that's just awesome.
Yeah, I really thank God for the team, the staff. Patty, we've been on Hello America. You and Michelle Cox have been on there over 30 shows, Reconnecting the Generation, The Food Desert, AI. We covered so many stories when we cried on our own news segment, 9/11. We talked about, we had so many news segments on Pictv Network, and you're an award-winning anchor. But tell everybody why it's important to support the Pictv Network, Patty.
Well, first of all, it's important to support the Pictv Network because you have reality TV, right? Which everybody loves. But what makes us different is that we're real TV. We are real TV, okay? You got reality TV, which we all know is scripted, okay? And then it's a bunch of drama too, okay? And that's fine, whatever tickles your fancy. But if you want some real, wholesome, clean TV that's real by real people, it's the Pictv Network. Number two, we're ahead of the curve, okay? This is now the new edge. Roku, it's on Roku, and that's what makes it so beautiful, because Roku, not only can you see from your mobile for free, you could watch from your computer, any tablet. TVs now are being made Roku, so now that's Amazon's competitor. Okay, colleges are now using Roku, and that's the new gen. So Roku is the place to be. And again, if you have all the other subscriptions, it doesn't mess with them. So if you have Netflix, you still can watch it on Roku. You have all the other movie streams that you prefer, maybe Hulu. It's still there on Roku. But you want to watch some real shows from real people doing real things in the world, you come to Pictv Network. And that's what's going on. And then we got Project Smiles, okay? Because Pictv Network is the founder of Project Smiles. And if you go to our prior episodes, you could see for yourself, because the proof is always in the pudding, what Project Smiles has done. So what else could I say, Dr. David Evans? Back to you.
No, and Patty, I want to thank you, and Mel B, so I want to thank you. We're more than just a television network, folks. We are a people of love. We help people. As Patty was saying, for Project Smiles, we gave away toys, we gave away gift cards, we gave away cash apps to people who were in need.
Christmas trees.
Yeah, we gave away we gave away books. Mel Beast gave away books, on the book fair to help people. We prayed for the kids who lost their lives down in Texas. So we more than just a television network, folks. We're part of the people, because this is the people's investment channel. So it's all about you. And when Patty gave me this for my mom, my mom never been on TV. My mother never, ever, and my father never been on television before. But through this, she made it. Mother Evans made it on TV. It's my mom right there. She's gone to heaven. She's living with the Lord in heaven. But through God's grace, she made it on Pictv Network. Not NBC, not ABC, not CBS, not ESPN, not any other network, not Netflix. She didn't make it over there, but she made it on Pictv Network. And that's what gives me the goosebumps, because we let natural, everyday people come on our network, Melvies. Everyday people. Tell everybody, when you first came on, what happened with your kids, your grandkids. What did they do when they saw you on TV?
So my grandkids, they saw me on TV. They tried to kiss me through the TV. And they were calling me, waving, hi, Gigi, waiting for me to say hi back. They didn't realize I was on TV. I communicate with them a lot via Zoom. So I guess they figured maybe it was Zoom on the TV, not Zoom, FaceTime. Maybe they figured FaceTime was on the TV. I don't know, but it was really cool. It was really cool. My son recorded it and sent it to me. And they were like, oh, Gigi, hi, Gigi. That was just really cool. That made my day. On top of just being on the Pictv Network, that was just like icing on the cake.
Yeah. And Mel Beast, I want to thank you again for being from Colorado, the cold Colorado in those mountains. I don't know if I'm gonna make it up here in the cold. I'm going to visit every one of our managers of states. So I'm going to New York. I'm going to Atlanta to see Michelle Cox and Sean down there. I'm going to go to Mississippi to see our managers down there, Lady of Wisdom. I got to go see Shirley McGrew, Alabama. Oh, my goodness. Got to come to Colorado. I'm going to put my coat on. Oh, what's the best time to come to Colorado? Is it spring, summer? What's the best time?
I would say probably maybe the springtime, because summer can get really hot. But there's no humidity. So even though it's hot, it's not humid. So it's a nice hot. It's a good hot. So anytime. And if you like the winter time is fine too. It's just that Colorado weather is kind of bipolar, for lack of a better word. It could be like 60 degrees today, 90 degrees tomorrow, and 20 degrees the day after that. Like literally, I've seen it happen. It's crazy.
Yeah. Folks, you watch this special presentation on Pictv Network. We're talking about, why do you need to support Pictv Network? How can you support the Pictv Network? Our network is on all social media platforms, and we are on television. This is what separates us. We're on television on Roku live right now. Patty, again, when we're talking about this beautiful, beautiful blessing, I got one of these because when my family come over, they want one. Somebody else want one. Patty, tell everybody again, what made you get into doing this to bless people? What made you?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a little insight here. Give me just 1 second, but I do want to go back just to one thing on one of our shows. Hold on. I'm just gonna do like this. 1 second. Okay. 1 second. I'm so sorry. So you know what? I'm so sorry. I wanted to get something that was really good, but I wanted to go back to the mugs. Really, one day I was having my coffee with my company's label on it and slogan, and the other side was blank, and it just hit me. It just hit me. But I want to see the poem. I made this beautiful poem. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to give you a description of what the mug. I made a poem to it too, because after I got such great feedback from people, I had given a lot away, maybe a couple of hundred of mugs I gave away, because, I just see the response, you know. So then I made a poem to the response. But I do sell them. But one day I was just having my mug and it was empty on the other side, and I just really just saw my loved one's face, and that was the birth of the mugs. But the mugs came way after Miss You Graham, the app. But here's the poem, if you allow me. The Miss You Graham mug and priceless moments, tender love filled with notions, a cup of coffee or perhaps some tea, stir it and hold it, and then you'll see. Holding comfort that's dear to your heart, for memory's sake, you're not far apart. In the finest of spirits, with a photo at hand, keeps the heart warm, please understand. It's the thoughts and emotions that forever will be. It's the reflection of love and their legacy. But thank you so much, Dr. David. That it just really warms my heart when people enjoy this, because it is special. So thank you for letting me share. But I do want to reflect on good stuff that we do here on Pictv Network that has nothing to do with the mug, if you don't mind. Okay, what is so good? Oh, we can't hear you.
It's the love that we have, Patty, for you. You bring New York flavor in. You know that you and your husband Michael. You know, we seen you when you came to DC, went to lunch, and we had time at the Pentagon. Me, went over there, took pictures. Crystal City, you was out at the Gaylord Hotel and getting in that limousine. You know, when I see you and I see Mel Beast, who's giving away her books and helping people to get their. Got my first book done. Melvy's always pushes me, baby. You got to put up there, tell everybody I'm an author now, the name of my book, and how they can get it too. Free, because I believe relationship ties into destiny. And people ask me all the time, how did you do it? And both of you know it's because of Brenda, my sister, who passed away, that we started this network. It was not about fame or glory or anybody trying to do something to be a superstar. Our network is all about my sister Brenda. We started with one channel that grew into 25 to 60. Now we at another level of channels. So I want to thank God, you know, for the team. Patty, you're giving all year long, support all year long. Mel B's giving. Even today, we needed something to help meet our budget. And Mel B's, without hesitation, made it happen. You know, so I'm so thankful for people like you, and then the Lady of Wisdom, you know, Michelle Cox, Bert, you know, people who came, and then partners come along to help our network grow, because we can't do it. This is not a one-man show. One person cannot do this. We have such a. I just got off the screen 30 minutes ago with a person from London, England. She did a show for us from London, England, and she wanted to come on Patty and do her own show. She was so impressed, Maddie. She said, I got to do my own show. Please let me go on TV Network. I said, sure, we'll do an international show with you. This is what we do. We give people a chance that most networks don't. The chance to come on TV to showcase the book. And I want Mel Beast, can you talk about the book fair, the Pictv Network book fair channel? Because a lot of people still don't know we have a book fair once a month, a virtual book fair, and what they can do when they come on the book fair and don't have to fly nowhere to save all that money.
Yeah. The Pictv Network book fair is awesome. It gives you the opportunity to showcase yourself and your book. It's always great to we find out about the titles of the book. We find out about the author's name, but we don't always get a chance to see the author or hear the author. It's always great to have an opportunity to put yourself in front of your readers and your potential readers and give them an idea of who you are and what may have inspired you to write your book, what you intend for them to receive from your book. So it's always great to come on the marathon and just showcase yourself. And then also, afterwards you can take the recording and you can use it to make reels and advertisements and clips and posts and, do whatever you need to do to promote yourself and your book even further. So I would encourage any authors out there, especially, independent authors. It's really hard in the industry. There's so many of us to be seen and heard and read, take the opportunity and use the Pictv network to your advantage. So go ahead and get yourself out there, because exposure is what we need. People won't read your book if they don't know that your book exists. So you have to use every opportunity that you can to spread the word about your work if you want to reach people. And then with the Pictv network, you have the opportunity of reaching people all over the world. And I don't know if you've been watching, but countless celebrities have endorsed the Pictv network. We have commercials from, John Amos and Cedric the Entertainer and, Brother Man. And I mean, the list just goes on and on. So who knows when they're watching. So I would say to go ahead and take advantage of the opportunity. So the book marathon, and then it replays, so people will get to see it whenever they get a chance to watch it. And then, like I said, you can use the clips and everything, and later on to your advantage, which is something that I did that worked out really great for me. I'm extremely grateful to have been on the Pictv network, a spotlight interview with my authors. I'm a publisher, and it was a great opportunity to come on with my authors and discuss their work and also their experience working with my company, Written Words Publishing. So
Big. Thank you. Patty, before we close and go to a commercial, Patty, tell everybody how good it feels to get an award. We have our Black Friday awards, Patty, and we have some awards we give it away. How good does it feel, Patty? You were part of our cast.
It was exciting. It was exciting. It was exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It was exciting. And I wanted to also reflect on when we had King on and he took us behind the scenes at the Ming's Theater for the indie filmmaker, indie films. So that was really, really cool. And also Melvise, what I think is so great, and I'm sure you could agree, that the Pictv network is not only on Roku, but we stream live across all the other platforms. So if somebody already has a fan base, and their fans want to know what they're doing or more about them or their story, they're going to be able to see them on there too, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or LinkedIn or Twitch. That's the beauty, Instagram. So it's not just Roku, even though Roku is the real TV, it's omnious. That's the beauty of Pictv network. So that's one of my favorite things because, lately I've definitely been on social, guilty, but I do love the easiness of social. So the fact that you could go and catch, the show on there, it's just a great thing. It's a really, really great thing. So I welcome everybody to join us and support us. And there's the QR code. So go ahead and snap a picture or just go to PayPal at Pictv network. You'll find us. You'll see our logo. But yes, stay tuned. We're coming back for more.
Yeah, you know what? I thank you, Patty, because that's very important. We have a big social media audience, folks. Folks are on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and we're there too. So people can take a moment and they see our shows and see our programs while you're on your social media platform. You can take us with you when you go out, when you go to different places on your lunch break. You can watch Patty. You can watch Melvise. You can watch Lady of Wisdom. You can watch Michelle Cox. You can see our shows right on your phone. Some of you want to sleep with us. You can sleep with the Pictv network. Turn it on. You can literally go to bed and put us to the bed and sleep with Pictv network and wake up with it. What I think God about, Patty, and I wanted you and Melvise to talk about our new project where we have mini movies, the Pictv network mini movies, 5 Minutes with God, our short films that I've produced and direct. The short films that's 5 minutes or less, 5 minutes with God, A Day with God, Miracle Tuesdays. Patty, talk about that in a minute because you help people with grief. How important it is for you to talk to somebody, and when they see a 5 minute with God short film with inspiration and education and a moment with God's nature, tell them how big that is.
It's big because, when you're challenged with loss, all of a sudden there becomes this sense of like needing to have a meaning, but when you have a day with God, you come to this place of beyond understanding, and at that point you have to let go and let God, and do your best to, embrace, what we can control. It's not easy, and I'm not a licensed therapist, but I am a certified end of life coach, and we learned to share and remind people when they're in that, because when you have the fight or flight or paralyzed, so when you're in those state of minds, if you are presented now with a day of with God, it kind of like, you look at the bigger picture, and then you don't make it so personal, but it's a sense of like relief, and then understanding that you might not be able to understand, because it is a mystery of life. We're living here on this earth, but there is a sense of like mystery to the whole life thing, and we have to give it up to God. That's why, a day with God is like pretty profound, and you only need a couple minutes to recognize it, but you do it so well that I could see you winning like an award for this, because it's just like those few moments you're doing regular life, but the way you present it, you really hats off. Anybody who has not seen it, check out the Pictv Network on Instagram. You'll see the reels. They're really, really like, it's a reset. It's like just a moment with God. That's exactly what the title is. It's what you're going to experience. And if you're going through a hard time, especially the loss of any kind is hard, whether you're losing a home, a car, but a loved one, that's the hardest of all. So a moment with God, it will do it for you, at least for a few moments.
Yeah, I love it, Patty. Speaking of that, let's see a little clip of it. A Day with God, a special presentation dedicated to my son Stephen and Amos Evans. When God makes a day, it's so beautiful. We are so blessed to be in the land of the living to see a birthday. Every day God births a new day. And those of you watching this video today is a living example how good God is. You're watching official, original, organic footage. This is not special effects. This is nothing from Hollywood. This is all natural from the camera to your eyes. I'm recording this from the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. My name is David Evans, your TV host today and presenter. A Day with God. As I woke up on this beautiful morning, again, it was such an early day, an early shooting, one of our first early shootings, 6 a.m., and we saw a day come from night where the clouds were just rolling away from the night, and as the day unfolds. So we really captured the timeline of this beautiful setting from early night to early morning, and seeing the transformation of the light dominating the darkness. Now, as you continue to watch this video presentation, you will see for yourself how God unfolds the beautiful, beautiful light. His sun is going to shine and dominate all the darkness, and the clouds are going to roll away right before your eyes as you're looking at this presentation today. A Day with God. We want to keep this presentation in a short timeline format, so it's not going to be long at all. Maybe less than 5 minutes. And we have other series, other movie scenes. One is called 5 Minutes with God. Another one is called Miracle Tuesdays, where we shoot at St. Stephen's Baptist Church, feeding people, giving away food, with people from all walks of life. I want to thank Bishop Lanier Twyman and the 100 staff, mobile distribution team, Elder Gant, and everybody on Tuesdays, helping to give away food. You can see that video footage also on the Pictv Network. Mini Movies channel, and also on YouTube, Pictv Network, Mini Movies. As you see the day unfolds, this is original footage. So we've seen from one scene as the day was starting and the clouds was rolling away. Now you're seeing how God unfolds a beautiful day. A birthday starts where the sun is coming out and the illumination of the sun is shining and the clouds are rolling away and God is unfolding here another birthday, a beautiful day that he's birthing right before our eyes. Again, you're watching original footage. This footage is original from the camera to your eyes. We're recording this live. My name is David Evans, your host today. As you see a day with God, the beauty of God's creation is awesome. The heavens declare the glory of God. And as you're looking at God unfolds a beautiful day so we can enjoy and look up and to feel the beautiful sun rays to heat the earth. Where would we be without God's creation? We could not exist without God letting that sun 93 million miles away heat the earth. This is another scene we shot where I was just amazed how Peter's washing Jesus' feet. And this is the posture we should be.
Patty, you think I'm gonna get an award, man? You think I'm gonna get an Academy Award for the go? I ain't doing for that, Patty. But if they want to give me one, I'll take it. But that was original footage, Mel Beast. My son had surgery that morning. We had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want it. I said, Steven, don't you get an 11 o'clock appointment? He said, no, Dad, they want me to be there at 5 in the morning. My wife was like, you're going to get up and take your son to get this surgery. Patty, and I said, oh, man, I had to get up 4:30 in the morning. So while we were there at the hospital, I'm sleeping in the car because he got to get prepped. My wife up there with him. I started shooting. It was 5 in the morning. That's why it was so dark. And then about 8 o'clock, I shot again. 9 o'clock, I shot again, Patty. So that was the original footage. But I really learned that it's beautiful. It's so beautiful to see God, how real he is, to wake up with God and see him unfold a day. Melvis, how did you feel when you see that from your president?
I think that is really, really, really awesome, especially because a lot of people don't take the time to spend some time with God every single day. People take advantage or don't, what's the word I'm looking for? People don't appreciate the fact that he woke them up this morning. He gave us the sunlight. He gave us some clean water to drink and a warm house, to live in, nice bed to sleep in. Just the little things. We have to be grateful for the little things because everything counts. And we got to give God all the glory. And I just love those scenes, especially looking at the skies. One thing I love about out here in Colorado, we're a mile high above the sea level. So it's like when you go outside, you don't even have to look up to see the sky. You can look straight ahead and see the sky. And I just always thought that was so awesome and amazing about out here. And it's usually when I'm out walking is when I'm praying. So yeah, that is awesome. And those mini videos, that's an excellent example of something that you could play while you're sleeping and just have that resonating in your mind and have your soul just absorbing all of that.
I like that. Hey, now I got to come to Colorado because you said we can shoot short films out there. We got better light out there. So I got to come to Colorado. Folks, you watched this special presentation, The Day with God. Patty, I know you were just lighting up because you saw this before when you were doing a room on grief and I sent it to everybody in that room and they just lit up like a Christmas tree. And Patty, I know you know the story of Damar Hamlin, the football player we all watch, die on the field. And I did a short dedication to him, and I want you to comment on this, Patty. I did this for him.
This short film is dedicated to Damar Hamlin, who is a man of faith, and the whole world is praying for him to receive a miracle and we believe God is going to do it.
And I just grabbed his hand a little bit harder just because, you never know when, like, the last day could be that you getting to experience something like this, so I'm cherishing it every moment. It feels so surreal, like I can't even describe it, but I cherish it every second that I can, every second of every day. We just had our prayer, our DB prayer we do every Wednesday. Outside, he was next to me, and I just grabbed his hand a little bit harder just because, you never know when, like, the last day could be that you getting. I'm cherishing it every moment I can.
Patty, when I did that and I shot it over to you Twitter, we got some big numbers. People just liked it. It was short, right to the point. I sent it to some more people, and I hope that one day he'll see it. Because I did that from my heart. I did that to show him how much we love him. But to see a miracle, to see him come through, Patty, to see him come through, all of us watched him on the field, and to see how God gave him a life all over again. How does that make you feel, Patty?
Well, you know how I feel about miracles. You know how I feel about miracles. I won an award because of miracles, Dr. David Evans, that you presented to me. So you know how I feel about miracles. It did warm my heart to see that you did that, because you were not in your way to do that. And again, that's what the Pictv network does. It shows support. That's why, again, we appreciate everybody who supports us, because it's about paying it forward. And my grandma always said, my late grandma always said, one hand washes the other and both hands wash the face. And that's exactly what that video represented. Again, we are all about community. And when we saw that, you just took action, and I love that. I stand by that. And it warmed my heart to see that. So I'm glad you did that. And I believe in miracles. And I always say, let a miracle happen. I recently read a book by Tim Story, and that was the message. Let a miracle happen. A lot of people don't allow a miracle to happen just because they simply don't believe in them. So you have to believe in a miracle to even allow it to happen. So again, believe in a miracle and allow it to happen, and then again, let go and let God. Thank you, Dr. Gabe.
I'm so excited. When I see you guys working with us, supporting Pictv Network, I got to give all the glory to God, and then the managers. I prayed for you. When we had the first Pictv Network show in 2020, when my sister Brenda passed away, there was no managers. There was no team. I just started this by act of faith. And now when we have 24 managers, and we have parties, and we have birthdays, and then we have, Patty, look at this, Patty. We have awards we give out. We have awards we give out, Patty. You guys, we get Grammy awards, and you guys get these awards popping for the anniversary. It's amazing to see something manifest and you be a part of it. This is a dream come true. As we get ready to close, Patty and Melvis, there's people out there saying, how can I contribute? And we want everybody to know that a Cash App and a PayPal will help us to reach more people, to get more celebrities on, to help more people with Project Smiles, to give more to help people in need. Patty, when you see people who are out there, and you all know my heart. But when we see people, Patty, who like this on Skid Row, or out there, Patty, like on the streets like this, and I don't know how bad it is in Colorado, Melvis, but this is Washington D.C. This is my city. This is what I love. And there's people out there who may be family members on these street corners, Patty. These people didn't have a toys for Christmas. They didn't have a good meal like we had. Patty, but we have a chance through Pictv Network and doing what we do to help people like this, Patty. And you know the streets in New York are maybe filled like this, Patty. And I know you come outside and see them, walk by.
Well, we just had the CEO of BAM, who is doing the Skid Row project, working with the new governor over there, and or was that mayor? I'm sorry, I don't want to give the wrong information out, but it was really phenomenal work. And because of the Pictv Network, we gave the opportunity to again raise awareness. And we're not charging for airtime. You go to any of these other networks, you know, they don't care that you're doing it not for profit. They're going to charge you for airtime. But the Pictv Network, again, we pay it forward. So we are just kindly asking, for our supporters to do the same thing, so we could keep raising awareness for the higher of good. But they're doing amazing work over there in California on Skid Row. They go 3 times a week with a van. This project has been going on for 10 years. And again, the Pictv Network, we're supporters, and that's the bottom line.
And I know how it feels to go down there, Melvise, and help the homeless and pack 300 little bags and give them to them on Saturdays. We did this from my home. A few years, we go down there in the cold and the snow. Brother Zach, who didn't even have, he slept outside because they didn't have no room in the shelter. I will never forget Zach. I will never forget him. He was sleeping outside on those little air things, and he was almost started crying. We gave him a belt. He was just happy for a belt. Then we gave him some meals we fixed at my home. So I know how important it is to give back. Melvise, how do you feel when you see scenes like this? And I don't know whether it is in Colorado where it's like this, but this is Washington, D.C., where I live. Then we have people in Skid Row sleeping on the streets like this. Melvise, how do you feel when you see this? And Melvise, tell us, is it like this in Colorado in certain areas?
But I believe there's areas like that all over the country. Unfortunately, with the way the economy is going now, and how developers and they're just gotten so greedy, and the demand that they put, where you got to have good credit, you got to make 3 times your rent for income to qualify, for apartment, you got to pass background checks and all of that stuff. I mean, a lot of it seems kind of cruel to me. If you need some place to sleep at night, you're going to pay your rent. Your rent and your mortgage, those are like the first things you pay every month. So the fact that your income is only, 2 times your rent shouldn't make you ineligible to rent an apartment that you can afford to pay for, So I think it's great that we have people all over the country that are helping the homeless people, even opening up their homes to, homeless people, providing, that affordable housing and things of that nature, but doing anything that you can to help, and helping support the Pictv Network is a way that, you can help. And I would say no donation is too small. You're going to go tomorrow and stand online for a few minutes and spend $7 on a cup of coffee. Sacrifice your coffee and send the $7 to the Pictv Network.
And that's so true. And I'm glad you said that, Melvise, because, Patty, we've been so blessed that we don't have to sleep outside. But we should never get so high-minded and that we forget about other people. Patty, I want you to say one more time, Patty, how bad is it in New York? I don't know. I know 9/11. There's a lot of people through COVID was dying, and they said body bags everywhere. But Patty, just give us a view and let us feel: is it real like this, Patty, in New York? Because you in the Big Apple, you in the big place, the city that never sleeps, Patty. Give us a.
You know what the thing is about New York, that is here. But it's very, very much so where you don't see it when you're driving, which is also a concern because it's easy to bury your head. But it's in the subway systems. In the subway system, you're seeing a lot of homeless, and we got a pretty large subway system. I'm not saying that's the only place you do see people on the streets and under bridges, but the subway system, that's where they're, and that makes me really concerned because, you know, I'm not saying the streets don't have like mice and rats and raccoons, but the subways, forget about it. You know, they don't, they're very, they're very obnoxious. The rats in the subway systems in New York. I hate to say it. I love New York, but if you don't want to come head to head with a rat in the subway system, I'll tell you that much. So you know that it hurts my heart to know, you know, that people are using, but they're doing their best to clean it up. But it's a thing, you know, and I think it also goes hand in hand with what Malvise was saying about all the background checks. And yes, that's important if you're a landlord, and I get that. But at some point, you also have to have a little grace for what is their history. Are they a veteran that has PTSD, that doesn't have the vetting behind them, that is just barely getting out of their own way? You know, give them a chance. Or how about that suppressed woman who has been dealing with domestic violence, and she finally was brave enough to walk away and start her life? You know, it's just so many conditions that I think we should really have a system to look at the whole picture, you know, and it's definitely a crisis, but hopefully, you know, with awareness, again, on places like this, you know, Pictv Network, where we're streaming everywhere, and hopefully, you know, the word gets out and we could keep raising awareness and support foundations that are doing something about it. So again, you help out the Pictv. The Pictv helps out the community. And that's how it goes. Back to you, Dr. David.
Yeah, I want to thank Brother O from Chicago. Just came in, y'all. This the Prison Freedom champion, the award-winning Prison Freedom. Yeah, there you go, right there, y'all. The Prison Freedom Channel award-winning person. Brother O, we just coming on, man. I asked you to pop in for a minute. Why should people support the Pictv Network? I took your advice, Brother O, what you told me the other night, and we have a brand new channel lined up and everything on with us, Brother O. I want to bring you in, man. I love you. This brother has shot in so many shows for the Prison Freedom Channel, and came out, I mean, from prison to vision for 24 years, helping people now, has 2 jobs, has several books out. He brought on like 16 people on his episodes of the Prison Freedom Show. The number one show, one of the number one shows, Patty, on the Pictv Network is the Prison Freedom Channel. And this brother has award-winning love. Brother O, we were talking about today, why should people support Pictv? For the first time, we put up our Cash App because people were asking us, why don't you put up the Cash App? Why don't you put up PayPal so I can support the network? So this is what we're doing today, Brother O. I want you to talk about, man, why should people support Pictv? And you've been on with so many people, man, to help our network grow. Come on, O.
The Pictv Network should be supported because if you want quality programming, if you want information that's going to educate you, because a lot of times what we're seeing now is we're seeing a lot of negative energy being put out through social media. A lot of times, even on the news, you even see some things that are absurd. Some things are exaggerated.
Wow.
And so with the Pictv Network, what we want to do is bring you quality programming where, and even if we were to talk about or expose you to things that may be, I guess, a little unsettling, like for instance, where you were talking about the people who are homeless, you know, the homeless crisis. I mean, that is something that would, you know, make people, that would stir emotions, but it's a reality and it's something that needs to be put out there. And so that's what we do. We give the masses information that is going to feed them and make them aware. And a lot of times you're not getting that. A lot of times you're just getting a lot of people coming on platforms and they're saying negative things about a certain group of people. That's the way that they get attention. Sometimes people are even trying to do or say things for the sake of shock value. That's not what we do here. We provide you with information that's going to make you aware, and that's going to give you insight. And if we can, even hopefully uplift you. So that's why the Pictv network needs to be supported so that we can continue to have this programming and to provide you with more so we can keep on building.
Wow. And folks, these people on right now, they have put their money where their mouth is and their support. They're not just blowing smoke and talking in the air. Brother O gives. He supports. I said, we need to meet this budget. He said, okay, I got it. Patty said, I already sent some. Melvis, I'm sending something again today to help us with our programming. A lot of times when we do television, folks, if we were in 1920, it would cost millions of dollars because you would have Disney, you would have NBC, you would have ABC, and then you have people with cigars. I don't know, Fatty, we'd be invited to that room. Back in that day, they had it locked down. You know, Universal Studios and Warner Brothers. You know, it was so much back in that day. But today, through streaming, we have an opportunity to get everyday people on and to showcase our network with the world. Right behind me, you see some books because we have a book channel. Melvis, I want you to tell people about who has to do book out, Melvis. His first book out, Melvis, and it's free. Tell everybody who's the author, Melvis.
Yes, Dr. David Evans. He wrote "This Is Not My Fight" to remind you that the battle is not yours, and you can download it for free at writtenwordspublishing.com/David-Evans. I would encourage you all to go ahead and go to the website and download Dr. Evans' book and support our president of the Pictv network.
Yeah, I'm an author due to Melvis. She helps me to get my books. She's a publisher, folks. You want to get your book, that's the person to do it right there. She'll help you get your book out. Brother I want to bring you back up, man, for a minute. When you see these images, man, and you're in Chicago, this is Washington, D.C., where I live at. This is Skid Row. Again, I'm sorry, Skid Row, Washington, D.C. You see these images, you in Chicago. Is it that bad down there, boss? Tell us,
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I just got an email from the Chicago Coalition for the Homeless. And I'm trying to remember, it might have been maybe 2 months ago. But anyway, they have what they call a Bring Chicago Home project. And I went with them to try to just for support for them in their project, because the homeless crisis here in Chicago is very bad. As you already know, I used to work at a transitional living center for homeless for the homeless here in Chicago. As a matter of fact, it was started by a man named Robert Johnson, Reverend Robert Johnson, back in 1984. He started Inner Voice, and that's where I worked prior to working now for the Institute for Nonviolent Chicago. So I have experience working there and seeing that, but I still see it every day on my way to work. Under the viaduct, you see a bunch of tents like that sometimes with people who are homeless. So yeah, it is very bad. And there are a few organizations that I know that work with the homeless right now who are fighting to try to get more funding, to get some more resources to be able to help the homeless. And from my experience, I actually saw some resources be taken away right before I left working at that transitional living center for Inner Voice. I actually saw some resources get taken away from them. So it's a very dire situation right here in Chicago, and I can just imagine how the rest of the nation looks, especially in the big cities.
Yeah, that's major, folks. We're going to take a commercial break before we close out this segment. We just want you to support the Pictv network. Everybody watching right now, Pictv is the people's investment channels, and we are on television and all social media platforms, and we bring in people from all walks of life. We don't discriminate race, creed, color, religion, background. We do not. We bring on people from all walks of life. We play shows and programs to help people. When we come back, I'm going to ask Patty about a person who's fighting for his life in prison. Brother O knows about being in and helping people, but this brother right now, he's wrongfully in those walls, and Patty is fighting to get him out. She's had a show right here that they wouldn't air on no other programs. No other networks would air her story, but Patty had it on here along with Marty, who's fighting, who was from the White House, fighting for this man's freedom. We're going to take a commercial break, folks. We'll be right back after this with some more information from the Pictv network, your network.
Hey everyone, this is big. I want everyone to download the Pictv network on your Roku search bar. My brother David Evans is growing Pictv fans, and I want us to help my brother blow up Pictv. Boom!
Bro Timmy, man, I'm popping with good vibes because the PIC TV network is on Roku with free channels. I want everybody to help my bro David Evans and PIC get it. Love. Y'all, it's your boy Ro Timmy, man. I'm popping with good vibes because the PIC TV network is on Roku with free channels. I want everybody to help my bro David Evans and PIC get it.
Yeah, folks, Pictv Network, the special presentation. This is our first presentation of 2023. We'll be asking you to support our network as we grow. I'm here with some of my managers today. We have Brother O from Chicago, the Windy City, and also he's also the leading person for the Prison Freedom Channel, award-winning Prison Freedom Channel. Yeah, there you go right there, Brother O. You got us going on. We also have Mel B. She is the queen for helping you get your books out. See our version of I don't want to say that the other Flex Amazon. She don't like to say that, but she's our version of getting your book published. So if you want to get your book done, that's the lady you want to talk to right there, Mel B. She'll help you get it done from A to Z, from the pages to the public. She'll help you get it. And then we have Patty on, Mrs. Graham. She's our network manager from New York. And we have others with us, folks. I have a comment, too. I see a comment coming in there. Oh, I see the big comment. Yeah, there we go. Support, right? Yeah. Patty, while we there, let's talk about this for a minute. This brother who is in prison, I want you to talk about him and you had a story on Pictv Network, a supporter of this story. Just give us 2 minutes, Patty, about why it's so important for our network to help brothers like him and be a voice to those outside. And Brother O can comment too.
Well, first of all, again, let's go with miracles. Let's allow a miracle to happen. I believe that a miracle could happen here because that's what it's going to take. It's been 32 years, going on 33 years. His case, 2 minutes doesn't give it justice, pardon the pun. But just to get to the point of it, he's been wrongfully imprisoned with proof that made it to Governor Perdue's desk, about to be pardoned, and then the offices change and Governor Cooper put it to the garbage and said, oh, you know what, go through the process again. Nobody wants to be accountable for this, but somebody is going to have to be. So Doris Elaine Smar, who is the director for Equal Justice for All People, is the director, and she's on this case for a few years, actually. And, O over here has been helping us. Thank you so much, O. Your help has been really inspirational. But it's important because we've seen miracles happen on O's channel. Thank you for what you do, Orion. And I just call you O because we're like friends. But thank you for what Mr. Meadows, Sir Orion Meadows does on his channel. And that's hope and inspiration and miracles. So that's what we need here now, because it's been 32 years. And now that there has been a little disruption because we have been sending letters and they're hearing about us along with the petition. But unfortunately, they took Brian Keith Tate, which was near at least where his family could go visit, and now they relocated him way further than his family for no good cause. And this just so happened to be after we started really blowing up with, just putting the petition out everywhere we could and certified letters. And now all of a sudden they're just trying to squash it, but we're not going to go away. And thank God for the Pictv network and people like Sir Orion, helping, and Doris Elaine Smar. And again, I believe in a miracle, and I really do hope that Brian Keith Tate gets released. So yeah, thank you, Dr. David Evans, for letting me share that.
Well, that's why we have to have Pictv Network, to have a voice for Patty to share that information to the world. On Hello America, which Brother O is a part of, and Melvise. This is why it's so important, folks, for us to have our own network. And this is why we're on Pictv Network. We want everybody to take a moment to support the Pictv Network. How can you do it? All you have to do is take a moment, get your phone. You'll know where your phone. Everybody got a phone. Everybody has a phone. Get your phone out and hold your phone up and scan that QR code right there beside O. Brother O, point to that QR code right on that side, the other side. There you go, right there, O. There you go, right there, right there, right there. So on the other, there you go, right there, O. There, right there. That's the QR code. Scan that and be a supporter of the Pictv Network. And those who watching right now, we have so many people ask us, well, what is the PayPal? What is the Cash App? How can I give? Well, there it is right there. There's the PayPal the Pictv Network. If you want to support the network right now, boom, 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 the phone will light up. We thank you for the Cash App. Everybody who has Cash App, you can Cash App the Pictv Network right there. It helps our programs. It helps our programs to get more people on. Some of our peak stars that you see come on here, they're not free. We get a discount, but to get Cedric the Entertainer on, to get D.L. Hughley on, to get Claudia Jordan on, to get all these stars on to say something to our network is major, and that's a blessing. But there is a cost, as you know, to run this network. There's a cost. This platform you're watching right now, and we are listener supported. We don't have yet McDonald's, Walmart, Target, American Airlines, Chick-fil-A, which I just ate today. I'm sorry, y'all. I just ate Chick-fil-A today. We don't have all of those network. We don't have all those businesses supporting us with sponsorships. We depend on people like you to help us to keep going So this is why your gift is so important. The Cash App is so important. Melvise, when you hear the story, and Brother O already know, he's going to comment, a brother who's been in prison, and we let Patty come on and host the show to talk well about his story, to tell the world. How does that feel to you, Melvise? I'm sorry, Melvise.
I think that's extremely awesome. It's really great to know that there are people out there now that are still standing up and looking out and fighting for other people. There's so much greed and selfishness in the world right now. It's great to know that there are people out there helping others. I think it's really horrible that the governor's seat changed and they just dropped it like that. Like, where's your value for human life? If somebody is wrongfully in prison and you are the governor and all it takes is a pen in your hand to get that man out of jail, what? So I'm extremely grateful that Patty is fighting for this gentleman, and like she said, God is great. God is great, and it's going to happen. He's going to come out. And he's going to be an inspiration. He's going to have a story to tell. He's going to be able to inspire other people once he makes it out of prison. So we're just going to keep praying and hoping and believing for that.
Wait, one more thing, Dr. David. He's an amazing artist. If you've seen what he drew on napkins, I wish I had the drawings. I can't believe that we didn't even share those drawings on, because I found out after we aired, actually. And when we saw the drawings that Doris has, the director of Equal Justice for All People, it's like, it just blows my mind that, like, this guy is just so talented. It's like we need to get him out. We need to get him out. I don't care. We need to get him out.
Yeah, Brother O, man, God set this up. First of all, I want to say this is something that we didn't script. For everybody watching this program today, we came on today to tell people how they can support Pictv Network with your gifts. But I never thought that it would come to this segment where we're talking about helping people and getting people out of prison, which we do. And Brother O, when she talked about those arts, you know what I thought about, right? I will tell you what I thought about. All those paintings that you brought out on the last show. And I hope you got a couple of them, Brother O, to show the world about some of the paintings that some of the brothers did. Because that just stood up to me. I said, man, when she said that all this art that he did, and Brother O was putting together a prison art gallery. All the brothers and sisters in there who did paintings. Brother O, I don't know if you have any, man, but
we have to put Brian Keats Tate in this. I mean, we got to do something. We got to do something.
Yeah, it's a divine show. Brother O, I don't know if you can come up and talk about some of those paintings, man, that you had on the last show.
Yeah. So I actually I was at a gala, and for this organization. This was maybe I'm trying to remember what day, but anyway, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I actually sold some of them. It was a fundraiser for a gala that I was at. I was performing spoken word, but I brought some of the artwork, and initially I only brought it. I just was going to show it, and there were people there who were interested in it, and so there were 4 pieces of the artwork. I went ahead and I sold, and gave a portion to the organization that was having the fundraiser. Because my plan was not to sell the work, but just to have it with me, and I was, have an art gallery where I went. But they wanted it so badly. So then I was like, all right, I'll come off of a few pieces. So I came up. I actually sold 4 of them at the gala, the fundraiser. But it's very good work. It's quality work. A lot of people liked it. They enjoyed it. So
yeah, That was major, man. Do you have any of those pictures with you right now? Oh, any of those pictures that you showed us last time on the show? I don't know if you may can get them for a second. I don't know if you have access, but these brothers had drawn these pictures in prison, folks, and I never seen nothing like it. Go ahead, oh. I don't know if you got anything you can show us, man. But this
So
one,
I have some that I published in my book. Let's see.
Whoa!
And then if you can see, trying to see. This is one of them. This one right here is the one that I actually sold. That one right here. It's gone now.
Wow.
Let me see what else I have.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. So that's a picture of some of them. This one,
Dude,
rather.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And
what is going on here? Wow.
And then the rest of these are actually, they're in my book. I don't know if you can see that real well.
man, that is amazing. You know, Patty.
Amazing. It really is like my mind is like blown away. That work, because it's so diverse too. Right, Mel?
Yeah.
Right?
But look at the timeline of this show. We started off talking about Pictv Network, and we started talking about the show that we're presenting. Now we're getting about help the home.
But again, it's about paying it forward. Now he did this work. He went to this gala not thinking he's going to sell anything, and then he paid it forward to the foundation he was going to support. I mean, come on, it's just beautiful. Again, this is the foundation of Pictv Network.
Yeah, this is why we have to support our network. Brother O has paintings from people who've been in prison. He met these brothers for 20 years serving and still getting information. And Brother O, tell everybody about that book, man, because they making see those pictures in the book.
Oh yeah. So it's in the book that I have called the Road That Grew Through the Barbed Wire, and it's on Amazon. If anybody wanted to purchase the book, they could go on Amazon, see my name, Orion Meadows, in The Road That Grew Through the Barbed Wire. And there's a lot of art from different artists that are incarcerated.
Big, and we got to get with Mel Beast too, because Mel Beast is our publisher for Pictv Network for books and pictures and T-shirts and everything you can think of. She's on a whole different world of helping people to get this stuff onto a whole different level. Mel Beast, when you hear about brothers like this, and I'll bring them back in a second, because I want you to see the monument. Well, I want you to see the monument. I want you to see the Capitol, right? I want you to see the Capitol. When you hear about Brother O, his books, and you hear about his stories, and you hear about Mel Beast, how he has paintings from all these brothers who've been in the system and they still got stuff out. What goes through your mind? Because I know your mind is going like this. I know it is, Mel Beast.
I think it's very inspirational. It's a nice testimony, a nice example of how, even after you have to serve some time, you can still come out and, aspire, grow, be successful, and help others. I think that's the key, to help others. It's something that a lot of us do not do, and that we all need to do more of. We want to help other people. You get what you give. So if you help people, somebody is going to help you when you need it, even when you least expect it. So I believe that is very, very, very inspirational, very positive, and allows people to see that, you know, you can have a positive life, you can do positive things, you can be an inspiration, and you can help others.
Yeah, and that's what I love about the TV network. We have diversity with people with different gifts. New York, Colorado, Maryland, here, Washington, D.C., and we have Mississippi, Lady of Wisdom. We have Alabama, Dr. Sheila McGrew. We have Patty down in Alabama. We have folk all around. And I'm just so happy. I know you got to leave, Patty. Got something else to do, but we love you, New York. We love you, New York.
Thank you. I love the Pictv network, and Orion, definitely going to grab that book. And again, this is amazing. But there's more to talk on the back channel because we wanted to raise awareness for Brian Keith Tate, and we discussed about putting out his art. So the fact that you already do that, I think it's a great synergy, and I would love to take it to the next step here on the Pictv network. So let's see what happens.
We're definitely gonna showcase that on Pictv. We gotta showcase all of that good footage, like Brother O had, the Wow the World with art. Wow, that's a good show right there. Wow the World with art. Wow the World. Hey, that's what I came up with. Wow the World with art on the Pictv network. And we have so many people now. If you want to give, the PayPal is right there. Everybody said, what's the PayPal? There it is, right there to give to the Pictv network, to support the Pictv network, the Cash App right there. And we want you to be on. Everybody's watching right now. This is your opportunity to be on Pictv network, on our programs, on our shows, and support what we are doing on the Pictv network. I want to thank you for your time, everybody watching. 202-505-2837. Bring you a lot of love, bring you a lot of joy, bring you a lot of peace all year long on the Pictv network, the People's Investment Channel. My name is David Evans, your president of Pictv. Melvis is there, Colorado. Brother O right there, Chicago, with the best pizza in the world. Give me some Chicago pizza. Hey, you know what? We're going to have a New York versus Chicago pizza moment on Pictv network. I'm gonna let Patty and I'm gonna let Brother O box it out in the ring. I'm gonna let y'all, because they're gonna brag on who has the best pizza, Chicago pizza or New York pizza. Give me a moment, Patty. Give me a slice of that New York pizza.
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. But what can I tell you? I love New York pizza. We got the stone oven pizza, the crunchy, the crunchy crust. We put everything on our pizza. I don't know about over there, but we put everything in our pizza, from clams to pasta.
I'm in Colorado, but I am a native New Yorker from the Bronx, so New York pizza got it. Say that I would love to have a slice of New York pizza right now.
Hey, come on. Oh, you're not gonna let them do that to you in the city, man. You're not gonna let them do that to Chicago, boss. Come on, man. Let's keep this.
Yeah. We got a few places. You probably have to just go throughout the whole city.
Yeah, so I gotta test it out. I'm gonna fly down there and I'm gonna test out that pizza, man. So we're gonna have some beautiful moments on here, y'all. I'm tearing up right now. They got me tearing up on TV, y'all. So I'm just so happy for our new shows and programs in the Pictv network and all the supporters out there. Please take a moment to support the Pictv network. Get your Cash App and go to the Pictv network and donate right now. You're giving towards something great. Shows and programs that you're going to enjoy, and everybody else when they watch. The people we come on is going to be inspiring, motivating, encouraging all of you. Thank you for your time. We'll see you next time on the Pictv network. Shalom, everybody. God bless and be safe. Take care of yourself. Until next time, thank you.
Yes, you can achieve a college education right here in your own community. Harcum College's ACE program at the Deliverance Evangelistic Church offers associate degree programs that can help you land a good job and improve your quality of life.
I like Harcum and Debbie because I can continue my education.
The teachers are great. The atmosphere is great.
It's all possible through iLead and Harcum.
Call now or check out our Facebook page at Harcum College at Deliverance Evangelistic Church.
Hey everybody, made it to the end of another show on the Pictv network. We cannot wait to see you again and again and again on the Pictv network. Mel Beach, we had a wonderful show, didn't we? I know.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And I'm praying that everybody who watched it will take the time to go ahead and make a donation, Cash App or PayPal.
Yeah.
Pictv network.
Mel Beast, it's amazing. I love you. I love you. And I love you some more for supporting our network, even today, giving and supporting our network to have our new shows and programs to stay alive. Mel Beast, there's a lot of people out there who need services, who want their books like me. I spent so many years saying, I'm going to get my book out. I said it every year. And then I kept saying it every year. I kept saying it every year. I said it 60 years, Mel Beast. Now my book is out. My book is out through your publishing company. And maybe somebody's in my shoes, Mel Beast, who want to get their books out or want to get their stuff on the T-shirts and the other publishing out. Put in the chat more, Mel Beast, because I'm going to put that up there in the chat. Folks, while she's doing that, I want you to know Pictv Network is the network you want to be a part of. You want to support our network. And the way you support our network, getting your phone right there. Take a moment. Everybody has a cell phone. And if you have a cell phone, get your cell phone right above Melby's head. Melby's point up right there. Right above Melby. There you go. Right at there is a QR code. And what we do, we also make QR codes. If you need a QR code made, we will do it for you. This is what we do. Yeah, we'll take your QR code. We'll make a QR code for you, and you can use your QR code anywhere around the world. We'll do that for you. We also do commercials. We also do short movies. We also do TV shows, and we're also going to help you get your book done. And the person who's here right now, folks, the person who helped me get mine done, my first book is already out, and I'm excited because Mel Beast helped me to get my book out, folks, and she's going to help you to get your book out. And if you want to get my book and you want to get yours done, Mel Beast, tell them.
Yes. So, Written Words Publishing, we're here to assist independent authors so you can reach the world with 5-star material just as great as if it came from a traditional publisher. So we offer ghostwriting services for those who need assistance in writing their book, editing services, publishing services. We also sell custom apparel, so you can get your book cover on a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. You can wear it and promote yourself, or you can give it away. Readers love giveaways. You can give them away, you can sell them, and anybody walking around is going to spark a conversation. Especially if the cover is really nice. Where'd you get that? Oh, where can I get that book? And we make your books available anywhere books are sold. And we are extremely affordable, professional, reliable, and yeah. Go to writtenwordspublishing.com. All the information is there, and we would be extremely happy to assist you in reaching the world with your work.
Melvise, do you know who just popped in? Look above your head. Look above your head. That is the Vice President of the United States of America.
A lot of people that don't know, that they write their books. They don't actually write their books. They use ghostwriters to write their books. So, I'm
blown away. That's Kamala Harris. That is Kamala Harris up above your head. We should get a million views just for having her picture up on our television screen. That is huge. You never know who may pop in on the Pictv network from our place to the world. I'm excited because Pictv network, again, Melvise, we're all about helping people.
Yeah. And
I'm excited about all of you who are watching our shows and programs and supporting the Pictv network. We're a network that's about helping people. We talked about the homeless. We talked about helping the homeless, giving and supporting. And Melvise, I want to thank you for being a supporter of Pictv network, not just by words, but by actions and giving and supporting and representing our network. And those who you're giving into good ground. You're giving something great. The best is yet to come for us. Wait till we bring on all the children, all your grandchildren, Melvise. Wait till they come and do a show.
I know you saw my grandmother text you a picture the other day.
Yeah, I was like, what's up with that? I got on my phone, Melvise. I was on my phone. I said, who is this? Your granddaughter took the phone and took me a picture.
She was taking selfies. She had the phone like propped up on the sofa and was making videos, doing the dances, and then playing them back and doing the dances again. I didn't even know she had texted that picture to you. I saw your response. I'm like, oh my goodness, let me see who else she sent the text message.
What? Melvise, she's 10 years old, right?
No, she's 4. She is 4. She's 4 years old.
Yeah, we gonna have a children's cell phone channel, a children's cell phone show. She texted me a picture at 4 years old. I was like, wow, that was so funny. That was so funny, folks. Support our network, support our shows and programs. You can give the gift that keeps on giving on the Pictv network right here. You give your support for the Pictv network, your Cash App, boom, right there. PayPal, boom, right there. Cash App, boom, right there. PayPal, boom. And we're so happy for everybody who's investing in something beautiful. Kamala Harris, can you see it right above me? That is.
I see it up there.
We're gonna have to bid on all of our shows. And she's a beautiful person. She's a wonderful person, a beautiful soul. Just a wonderful person. I just want to thank the first female vice president in the history of the United States of America. That's huge. That is huge for us to be able to even say that, and I'm honored for that. So with that said, man, we're going to close out this show. I want to thank everybody for watching the Pictv network. Don't forget to keep supporting us as we help others help us. Thank you for your time. We'll see you next time on Pictv.